been traditional, but I am here on the King's business to help Pastor Beard, Dr. Boyd, Prophetess Bynum, to secure a generation. You're not the church of tomorrow. In this dangerous and perilous society and time, every young person is needed of God. Every one of you that attend any school, whether it be elementary, junior high, high school, college, there's danger lurking behind every locker room. Minds of our children have been seared by Satan, causing them to extinguish not only their lives, but the precious lives of the innocent. And we who are sitting in church, I believe, are devoid of the reality of our necessity. You don't understand why you really exist. Church is a wonderful place. The shout is a wonderful place. But when the shout is over, when the dancing has ceased, when the pageantry comes to a close, have you received an impartation that will result in the lives of those nearest to you, in your immediate circles of influence, being changed for Jesus? But your neighbor said it can't be accomplished without you. Touch another neighbor and say, you are part of the last chance for many individuals. Many individuals' lives depend on your dedication at the concluding of this conference. Will it simply be we had another conference, or that we become the salt and the light? Will you go to your schools tomorrow and your summer camps this summer with the glow about you, that others will want to know what's happened to you? That others will want to be introduced to this invisible God, this Jesus, who's died on a cross and risen from a grave? Will there be any influence about you that can cause the drug dealer to put down his drugs, stop poisoning the community in which he lives, prostitutes to stop selling their bodies and sell the gospel? But your neighbor said it can't come to pass without you. And I'm here to serve notice on some of you. You would think that you can walk away from the call that's on your life and the necessity of your life as if you can just leave it alone because God has 7,000 that haven't bowed. But do you understand? God created you as a designer's original, and what he will do through you, no one else can accomplish. The reason for all of your going through was that God would develop you especially for a people. Somebody that only you could reach, someone that can only identify with your past. While many of you trying to flee your past, as God did with Moses, who laid down a rod that turned into a snake. He fled from the rod, but God said, come back, pick it up. Look at your neighbor and say, you're running from your past, but God said, it's your past that's going to bring a future to another. Somebody's going to have a future because of your past. Somebody is going to be delivered because of what you are coming out of. Oh, did you hear I heard God said, I'm going to do it over here tonight. I'm going to do it over here tonight. Somebody right now ought to just lift their hands and receive what he's doing right now, over there, over there, over there. I've got a verse I need to share with you because it's going to make some sense of what I'm trying to convey to you tonight. Every one of you young adults, you are valuable to the kingdom of God. Consider this, the only reason you're under an attack is because a thief only seeks that which has any value. If he has not been after you, you've already been depreciated. You've already been devalued. But if there was a struggle for you to get here, If there was a struggle in coordinating this conference, if there was a struggle in trying to worship today, it's because it's the evidence of your value. Satan still thinks you are a threat to his kingdom. You may look at yourself and say, how can I be a threat in my condition? It's not your present, it's your potential.